Why don't you tell me your name?
Sure. My name is Mohani Balgren. I'm the director of the Farmhouse program here at KIC.
And tell me a little bit about the program.
So, the Farmhouse program is a short term respite program that lasts between 2 to 4 weeks, can be longer depending on a youth situation. We help youth from 0 to 17 who are experiencing homelessness or any type of at risk situations or behaviors. And our home house 10 beds, and we take both girls and boys.
And they stay here for how long?
I've been here for about 45 years and counting.
The place has been here for that long, so kids have been here for started 45 years ago, back in the 70s, 80s?
Sounds about right, yeah.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I was recently at a town meeting, and we were talking about a young man who had just a tremendous story. There was a teen talk counselor that he was working with, but then there was also a connection with the shelter here.
Yes.
And so we were talking about that, so I thought maybe you could share that story.
Yeah, that young man also left a lasting impression on the staff here at KIC. He was calling into the hotline, on the hotline services for quite some time. His story started with conflict at home. He had issues with stepmom that resulted in his dad wanting to send him to Canada to live with families out of state, which obviously the youth didn't want to do. We were able to get dad to come in for an outreach meeting where he agreed to stay here with us. I remember that he stayed here for a bit over a month. During his time here, we did family work, individual sessions. We got him connected into sports. So this is the great story about it, where KIC works with the community, has a lot of donors, a lot of people that pour into the children and youth here that we serve. This young man wanted to play lacrosse, and unfortunately, he didn't have the equipment. He didn't have the things he needed to try out or even make the team. And we had staff here had so many donors donate used new equipment for him to join the team. He made the team. And I heard he was playing lacrosse even after he left. So I would like to think, KIC played a big part in that for him. I also know that when he was leaving, we got him prepared to work in the work field, helped him with resume building, and when he left, he had a part-time job set up for the weekends. And eventually he did return home. I know that dad had made arrangements for him to live with some relatives in Virginia, but the good note is that he did finish high school, and now he's being accepted to college in Georgia.
That's fantastic. The best part I love about that story is that so many of the volunteers and the donors and the staff here, like, they all partner together for these young people. I know so many people in this part of Connecticut think that the young people are so well off and they might not need the help like other people in different parts of the country. But if there was one thing you would want to say, because this video is going to some donors who want to make a difference, what is the biggest difference that you see in the young people here?
That they need the love, they need the support, and there is never enough of that. It can come from our staff in-house, it can come from the community, the volunteers, and everybody that helps out and work with our kids daily. But that we all need resources to make that happen. So, I mean, anything is possible. We like to say at KIC, we just need help doing that.